Hi students, in this quick video I'm going to remind you of the steps for accessing Pearson MyLab for the first time. Remember, Pearson MyLab is where you are going to do your homework assignments, where you'll take your tests, and where you'll take your final exam. There's also the e-text and multimedia for you to view on this resource. So it is imperative that you have it for the start of class. Now, some of you may have gone and tried to get into it without success. If that's happened to you, try it again and then contact me if you're still having an issue. So this is what we do. Log on to our course Blackboard page, and this is what you see when you open our Blackboard page. It goes right to course content. Now go over to the left sidebar. If your left sidebar is not showing, you should have a vertical line on the left with an arrow. Click on that and your sidebar will show. And go all the way down to Pearson MyLab. Click on Pearson MyLab. You'll come up with options. MyLab All Stat Assignments, Pearson eText, Multimedia, Textbook Solutions, which aren't actually on MyLab, but go with the textbook. And then you have a browser check. I recommend first thing you do is go ahead and do a browser check to make sure your computer has all the components you need for your MyLab Stat course. After you've done your browser check, you can click on any of these other links. I would click on assignments. That's where you're going to have all your homework and your tests and your final exam. Click on any of these links, and what it's going to do is it's going to ask you to log in. Now, if you've used Pearson for another course, this is where you'll type in your user account that you already have and password. If you don't have one, create one. Use your Middlesex email or an email that you check when you create this account, because if you click on Ask My Professor for homework help at any point in time, then you will be emailed back from whatever address you typed in here. So after you've clicked and you are going to I don't want to show you that yet. After you've clicked and created your account, you're going to follow the prompts, and the prompts are going to ask you eventually for a code. And if you look on your syllabus on page 4, so this is your syllabus, so you can see on page 4 of 11, there's a box right here. And this box is going through the steps I'm telling you. So we've already clicked Pearson MyLab on the left side. We've created a username and password to link our accounts if you didn't have one already. And then it says to select an access option. It'll prompt you to give an access code. The access code is this long code that we see right here in purple. That is what you'll need to type or copy paste. And once you've done that, the course will be linked. So the first time that you go into MyLab Stat All Assignments, it'll ask you to sign in, right? So you've done that and you've typed in the access code. Now, from here on out, when you go into MyLab assignments, once you've linked the courses using that code, what will show up is what we have here, all of your assignments. So the assignments for this week are 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, and 2.1, and you can see the due dates on the side. Now, by probably next, I believe, Friday or Saturday, the ones for next week will show up. So every week your assignments, your homework assignments will show up on here, but you also have to go on to Blackboard and do the instructional materials, and you may have other assignments assigned through there. But whenever you have something through MyLab, it'll show up on this page. Now, there's a due date. You're always able to access these assignments by the due date, but the goal is by the due date, you want to get to at least 80% on each of these homework assignments. Tests, you want to get the best score possible when you take it, but homework, you want at least 80% by the due date. I hope you find this helpful. Once again, go ahead and try to log in using this as soon as possible before June 1st, because it's an integral part of the course. And then if you have trouble, you can email me. So if you've tried it before and it didn't work, go ahead and try again and email me if there's a problem. Have a nice day.